Okay, the last thing we were stopped with was the adverb, and of course, if you end in this button, you get the ly adverbs. But when you touch that plane, makes perfect sense. So you get words like together because we're all together in the family. And I'll just do a few more. Most of these were from the original Minspeak. Maybe you got this contrasting happy, sad. Maybe we're happy, maybe I'm sad. You hit this one here, and of course, once upon a time, so you read a story. And it makes sense that the mountain would be outside because outdoors, excuse me, outdoors. And then the house is going to be indoors. Get these adverbs that show up here. And you're almost finished drinking that. So you get the idea. There's just some beautiful work here done. Uh, much. So money, remember, everybody likes to have money, and there's much money there to be had. All right, so then we keep going down the next row. We get the girl pointing to herself, says the word I. You can change that to a picture of a boy you want, but don't change it to a picture of the person. Otherwise, they'll think you're saying I like you, like John like you. So leave it a boy or a girl makes perfect sense to me. But then, of course, when you hit the I, your to be verbs equal I am, and then the I like, and then you get your I and everybody must work. So I must work and you must work, of course. All right. So then if this was think on the one hit, and this is I plus think on this level. Oh, I wonder if I started my timer. Oh, you're gonna get this one's gonna be a little long, so I apologize, but you're getting a few extra minutes in this one. I think you'll understand. All right, so we're still with the I plus the buttons that pop up. I have money, you have money, she has money. So if I hit the she, it changes the she have to she has. All right, we might as well stay on this pattern so we got a few extra little minutes. If you know that this is I, and this is your to be verb am, because see the little B right there? So this is I be becomes I am. I don't have to teach you, you are, because you know that pattern because you speak this language. You might not have known if you go the reverse order. If you start with a picture and you say, am I, get the question form. It makes sense. If this is I am, then this would be am I. So I don't have to teach you, are you, because you would do be you. Now, we do this at the full level, but really it's important that the kids can find each word by themselves. So even though this says I and the be becomes I am, it's really important that they can say am by themselves so they can make any word they want to make. And that's just a rule of LAMP. So I'll get off that. You see the patterns I'm doing here now. The next button over gives you the we. So if you know so we are, and then are we get that pattern. And earlier, remember we said that this gave us the word shall because snail has a shell on its back. So then that gives you your I shall and you shall and I shall. Now this not button doubles everything you just learned. See how the not goes down here to this not and it comes back out. So it goes from the picture down and up to the pronoun, or it goes from the pronoun down and up to the symbols. So if you say I not shall, you say it says I shan't. And if you say I not like, get I don't like. So if you say don't like, not I, you get don't I like. Okay. All right. So the next button over gives you your verb key, which is a single hit. So I call him the pirate because he makes R sounds. So R, 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 R. So you can call him Mr. Action Man. It's what he does with it, or you can call him Mr. Pirate Man with a bucket, going to go wash out the ship. And he makes R sounds. They're both appropriate. Mr. Action Man is probably more appropriate. Your next button over has that little plus S, so you get the word is. You can't draw a picture of is, or the word were, or the word was, or the word on, or the word to. This one takes you to spell mode. This one gives you the word an. You can see it. I should change my font so you can see it better than the word the. And then, of course, you get this when you hit this button here. This one's not like those. When you touch it, oops, stop the timer. You got a few extra minutes in that one.